Hi designers, it's Kylie and I'm here with another Photoshop tip. This week I am going to show you guys how to distort a throw to look like it is draped over a sofa or other piece of furniture. So the first thing that I've done here is obviously remove the background, and oftentimes throws come with a little corner here. So I've cut that out. And what I'm going to do is sort of take it and put it in front of the piece of furniture that I'm going to be laying it over. And I'm going to do a little bit of distorting and resizing of it to make sure that it's in scale. At this size, it's a little bit too big for the sofa. So Command T, that is the keyboard shortcut to free transform. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller, shorten it up a bit, and kind of place it where I want it. I'm going to want this fringe to be sort of on the bottom here. I might make it just a little bit thicker. Okay, that looks about good to where I want it. So the first thing that I'm going to do is take off this top piece. The angle at which we're looking at this, you won't necessarily see a top plane, so I am going to just follow the sofa cushion and remove that top part. Next, I'm going to start on the bottom here. I'm going to do the same thing, kind of follow that edge of the cushion and select this bottom part. And then what I'm going to do is Command X, Command V. So that cut and then paste that piece of the image. And this likely will stay in this state, but we'll see once I start getting into the rest of it. So what I have here is the top of the blanket left, and I am going to work on distorting this sort of middle piece that would be lying flat on the sofa cushions. So I'm going to sort of follow that same cushion trajectory. I'm not going to make it super precise, but you can kind of see what I'm doing here. So again, I've selected that portion that's going to be flat on the sofa cushion, on the seat cushion, and Command X, Command V. So now I have this center piece. So I'm going to line it up with where it originally was to the top piece, and I'm going to distort this so that it is in the correct perspective. So I go up to Edit, Transform, Distort, and I'm going to grab it and move it ever so slightly so that it looks like it's, following sort of the sofa. So let's see if I can get in a good spot here. Okay, I might want to actually move these down just a little bit so that it doesn't look like it's too high up. Okay, that looks good. And then I just want to select this top piece, stretch it out, make it a little bit taller so that it matches up with the top and the bottom. And let's see, I'm going to do a little bit more work on this guy. Okay, there we go. Let's get him so that he's a little bit more in line with where the cushion is. And then we'll line that up there. Now something that you can consider is that because this piece is sort of lying flat on the sofa, it might be getting a little bit more extra light. You also kind of want to show, just like we do with the walls, a little bit of color variation so that you can see the depth to it. So I'm going to pick this middle piece here, and I am going to go Image, Adjustments, Brightness, Contrast, and I'm going to see if I can lighten it up a little bit. Okay, so there it lightens up just a little bit. Let's see. Just kind of play with it until you feel like you've got the right kind of the right balance. I think that looks pretty good. It's showing a little bit of contrast against the top as well as the bottom. And I'm going to click OK. So that's it. That's kind of a way to pick apart a throw and make it look like it's more draped over a piece of furniture. Thanks.